Hey everybody! So yesterday you learned how to use colored pencils to do shading on basic shapes, and so right now I'm actually going to show you how to do it on a little bit more complicated shapes. So I have a basic horse drawing here, and I'm going to show you how to do all three of them in the same animal. So we're going to pretend that the horse is getting hit by light, kind of like right here. So this is going to be the lightest area of the horse. So on this area of the horse, I'm going to do some hatch. On this area of the horse, I'm going to do some crosshatch. And on this area of the horse, I'm going to do some pressure. So when the light's hitting this horse directly, this is going to be the lightest area. This is going to be the darkest. This will be kind of dark, and this will be pretty dark as well. So down here, I'm going to put some hatch marks. So remember, I'm going to start by kind of making some long ones that kind of follow the shape of the horse. It looks kind of like ribs right now, and that's okay. I'm gonna have to move my drawing a little bit out. There we go. And that's okay if they're a little kind of looks like ribs right now. And then remember how I said then you kind of start to fill in with a little bit shorter lines as you go in, and even shorter lines in between that. And it starts to kind of feel like you are having this horse that goes from light to dark. I'm just kind of going back in to make it a little bit darker so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So now it looks like it's kind of going from light to dark. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to crosshatch it. They're going to almost touch. Right? And then, but instead of making more lines, I'm now going to start to make lines that go this way, about halfway up the lines that I already created. And then I'm going to have some lines go this way in the area that I want it to be even darker. So now it looks like it's kind of light in the center here and darker on the edges, right? This should stick out as well on the horse because the horse has muscle here, it has muscle here, and it kind of rounds out underneath and on the top here. So on the front here, there should also be some shading that goes on right here, but I'm going to do that with pressure. So I'm going to go about halfway up the horse and just kind of use light pressure. And then about halfway over what I just did, I'm going to do even harder pressure. And then right along the edge there, I'm going to do kind of even heavy pressure. And you can see that now it looks like, I want to add some more light color up here because it didn't do exactly. You're always just kind of finagling things. So now it looks like it's kind of going dark here and a light as it goes around. There should also be some dark right here. There should be dark right here. There should be dark right here. There should be dark right here. What I would like you guys to do, and dark right here, is to do what I did, but then also practice on your own, doing some pressure up here. There should be some kind of like dark in this area and then kind of like lighter as it goes up. In this area as well. If I wanted to, I could even go lighter up here. So what I would like you guys to do is to kind of like see where I put these arrows. I would like you to practice some crosshatch and hatch and some pressure on a horse that you draw as well. It doesn't have to be a great horse. Like I drew this horse pretty quickly. You can just do a basic horse. You can just kind of go, okay, there's the muzzle of the horse. There's the head of the horse. There's the neck of the horse. There's the body of the horse. There's the feet. There's the other part of the body. It does not need to be this one that I kind of just drew, that I've practiced drawing for many, many years. You guys can do something as basic as that. That is okay. But I would like you to try to do the shading where I've done the shading and where I've put the arrows as well. So at the end, when you're done with your drawing, I should see kind of like a basic horse that has some shading here and here and here and here and here and here and here, and then on the back legs as well. So that you kind of have an idea on how to shade a little bit more complicated of a shape, because we're going to be doing animals, and so you kind of need to know, be thinking about how am I going to shade this animal. So what I would like you to do by the end of the years is have a horse that looks something like this or like this, and then be shading where I've shaded. I want you to focus more on the shading than on the horse. Thank you for watching.